Good morning. Welcome back to another episode of Monday Morning Yo-Yo. I am your host, G2 Jake. This is where we talk about yo-yo news, yo-yo content, yo-yo world, and G2. Mostly G2, because that's what you're here for. And a lot of times, there's not a lot of newsworthy things happening in the yo-yo world. So, last week, we had the drop. The incredible. You know what? Let's talk about some news items first. USPS sucks, right? I don't know what's going on right now. Your packages, I trust that they're safe. Usually, I am a defender of USPS because, seriously, you pay $4. Your box goes from Ohio to across the states. And if you're overseas watching this, United States is kind of huge. Compared to like Europe and whatnot, but usually 5 days, $4, and your package shows up. Like that's a pretty good deal, right? But lately it is taking a bit longer, unfortunately. Priority mail that's supposed to be 3 days or less has been taking 5 or 6. In first class, instead of taking 4 or 5 days, it's been taking 5 to 8. Even a couple more that are taking a little bit longer than that, which is, look, if that's the new normal, we're going to get switched over to priority, because Amazon has spoiled us all, and we cannot wait 8 to 10 days for a package, right? We just can't. That's how it used to be. Amazon came along like, now 2 days, now we're spoiled. We almost want a day of, right? So I don't know if that's the new normal or if they're just going through a rough patch right now. Like, this reminds me of end of 2020, holiday season, COVID, huge orders coming in, huge extra shipment, and they just couldn't keep up with it. So I don't know if they just can't keep up with it now. Is it summer? There's a lot of vacations. I don't know. But the packages aren't being scanned. They pick them up from my house or I drop them off. The scanning updating is not happening until they are delivered. So I don't know if that's like a new policy to help them try and save time, but it's definitely more frustrating on your guys' end, because then you're like, did Jake ship it yet or just make the label? Is he lying to me? But yes, I'm shipping the yo-yos in a timely manner on my end. Post office is not scanning them. I'm still faithful that they will get there, they're just taking longer. So apologize for that. I haven't dug into it to see if there's a why, and we'll kind of see how it plays out the next couple weeks and see if it continues to stay like this, get better, get worse. We don't really have any great other options. UPS and FedEx are just, for domestic shipping for a small box, it just ends up being quite a bit more than we pay for USPS. So maybe we'll try priority. Maybe I'll get the finalized pricing on those UPS and FedEx, just to compare it in case this does continue to not go well on the post office's end. So there's that. I'm sorry about it. There's nothing I can do. I don't have a great update for you on what's happening yet. But your packages, I feel like they are safe. They're on their way. They'll get there. Unfortunately, a few days later than you expect. And no scanning. No scanning, no checking that scan. So just for comparison's sake, I had a package ship out Tuesday, priority, last week. It's still not here, still hasn't been scanned. The person handed it to them in person at the post office on the Tuesday. So I got an email that said it was shipped and it was supposed to be here Friday. No scans, Tuesday to Friday. Must have been late Tuesday, otherwise usually it's supposed to be a Thursday, they'll tell you. Doesn't matter, it's still not here. Just so you know, still isn't scanned. I know it got to the post office, it was shipped priority. I don't know what's going on. Sorry. Super Bowl yo-yos. You guys see those? First off, I accidentally posted on my regular Facebook page. I'm like, why are these people leaving likes? And then I put in the nation. And then I first, on my page, I went with the old psych. I posted the picture with the black base to see what, get you guys excited a little bit. But the black base, excited, thrown off, whatever you want to call it, trolled. The black base, it was in progress shot. So you get the black on there, then you hit it with the speckle, wash off the black, put on the gray, and that's how anodizing works. It's kind of the opposite of what you would think would happen to get the splashes and speckles. So yeah, I'm excited those are finally there. He said he'd do them Monday or Tuesday. I hit him up Wednesday. He's like, no, I haven't messed with them. And I'm like, oh, it's the same old story. Every week you're telling me you'll do them, and it's not. I didn't say anything to him. He ended up calling me Wednesday, confirmed the colors, and got them done. So hopefully, when I talked to him 2 times ago, kind of expressed the need for better communication on his end, and either, you know, if you can't handle it, you can't handle it, or I need a day every week of your time. You know, I know you have one other customer that is your bulk, and he doesn't want to be committed to just one customer, because then you know, you're stuck with one. A lot of bad things happen when you're stuck with one. So luckily we're in a spot now that we have 2 anodizers, 3 anodizers. One can only do solids, but the other 2 are pretty slow right now, so we'll get there. And I know he doesn't want to be just having one supplier, because then all of his eggs are in that basket and it's not going to happen. So I'm trying to get a day every week from this anodizer to get some parts rolling back through. That was a long-winded way to say your Super Bowl Life Reaper combos are awesome, and they're shipping out today. I have faith that he'll ship them, but again, going into USPS hands, who knows if it's going to be here this week or not. So, last week, there's a little news update, but last week we did the reverse Rainbow Road Pelicans. Those incredible, beautiful beings of functional art. They were awesome. They were awesome. We sold some on the site, some Patreon raffle, 1 silent auction. And the silent auction, I think, you know, I'll say it because I brought it up. It doesn't give me a good reason to, or you know what I mean? There's no good reason, I don't think, to share the silent auction price, $265. Because if it's high, then people are more likely to scalp their items, right? And then, you know, if it's low, then more people are likely to bid on the next silent auction. Maybe, I don't know. There's no real good reason for you guys, for me to say what the silent auction went for. I don't know if there's really a good reason for me to have the silent auction for anymore, besides the, you know, one person that wants to pay over retail is getting it direct from the source. So I don't know if it needs to be a silent auction, a public auction. I don't know. This kind of whole drop kind of got me rethinking how we're doing things currently, because 10 yo-yos on the website wasn't enough. I needed to put them with something else. And I just kind of, it had been a long time since we did something like that, and I kind of forgot. We did the swirls unannounced. We should have done these unannounced or completely raffle style. Excuse me, or paired with something. There's just too many options, too many people have different opinions on how to make it right, and I just want to make it the best experience for all of you. And I know if you don't get one, that's kind of the nature of the beast with the stuff we do. High quality, it cannot be mass produced, and I don't want to be just another, you know, just another yo-yo company. I'm trying to be the one, right? And you can't mass produce and be the one. So we're never gonna have a ton of those. The anodizing hold up, as well as the Jake hold up, right? You know, there's only, I can do more. You guys saw me do the GVPs, but that also, you know, that's a whole month of one item. It just takes a long time to put the love and care necessary to make sure you guys are having a good experience, and that circles back to, yes, the experience sucked when you didn't get one, but if you landed one, that's the experience I kind of want to try and focus on. It was incredible for you. So when you get it, you land it, you buy it, one, you're on a high right there. It's awesome. You're happy, and I want to have that product that makes you overly happy, just, you know, that you have one coming. And then when you open up the box, that experience all over again. Then hopefully when you see it on your shelf, when you play it, it's that awesome experience all over again. And I know it stinks that 15 people are getting it for this one instead of, we'll say, 75, but hopefully that experience rolls into the next yo-yo. And just need to do a little bit better job, either full raffle style, just to limit the amount of hurt to the people that miss out, because it sucks. I'm hunting these bourbons, and it sucks when you can't find something that you want. It sucks when you can't get a graphics card that you want. It sucks when you can't get a pair of shoes that you want. It does. And you can only feel that sucky feeling so many times before you're just over it. And I just need to figure out a little bit better way, but while still keeping, that epic feeling of when you get one, right? So that's kind of what we're trying to focus on. I'm trying to figure out the way to make the experience a little bit better for you guys continually. And I think that for this would have been dropping it with something else, or full lottery, or unannounced. Somebody suggested staggered releases. That would not be good. Let me just say why. If I've got 20 units and I drop 3 every 15 minutes, that is going to suck so bad for whoever waits that entire 3 hours trying to get one and doesn't get one, right? So don't worry. Staggered releases, that can't be a thing. That's all we got for you. That was last week. So this week, it's the 28th. Patreon time, end of the month. You guys know the drill. Make sure you're signed up if you're not yet. We've got more awesome stuff coming. I'm excited. I don't want to go down the list of things that are coming, but there's some good stuff coming. There's always good stuff coming. And if we get that done quick enough, we'll have a drop later this week. I don't want to tell you about the yo-yo. There was going to be more. It's not a lot. It's something different than we've done. Kind of. We've done it one other time before, and it was a big hit. So we're kind of bringing it back. I think you're going to like it. I like it. I've got a spot picked out on my case for it. Definitely keeping one. And we'll see what you guys think of it if we get done with these Patreon orders. I'd show you it, but I don't want to show it to you if we're not going to drop it till next week. So stick around this week. We'll see you tomorrow, same place, same time. And throughout the week, you'll find out if we're dropping it this week or next week. Thanks for watching Monday Morning Yo-Yo.